Hey everybody, NavyDoc5184 here. Welcome to another music reaction, and today we are reacting to The Crow, the Owl, and the Dove by Nightwish. So we are on Annette song, and so far, I have to say that last Annette song I did, Turn Loose the Mermaids, that was such a beautiful song, and it was just so suited for her voice. I mean, I know I say this a lot when I do my Nightwish reactions, but the way Tomas does these songs and makes them suit whoever's doing the vocals on there, it's just a work of genius. And it seems like every time I do a Nightwish number, my top songs change because the more and more I'm getting exposed to them, the more I'm really seeing just how special of a group they are, how unique they are. And I know everybody has their favorites in terms of the vocalist, but so far, I mean, I can't really say I really like one better than the other. I might have one who I think is the better. I'm more of a Floor person because I feel she's more versatile. But again, I listened to a Tarja number and I'm just like, I couldn't see Floor doing it as good as her. And now I'm starting to get more into Annette's work, and it's the same thing. Like, I don't know if I could get the same feel from the song Turn Loose the Mermaids that if it was, I know Annette came after Tarja, but just to use her as an example, I don't think I would get the same feel that I got from Annette if Tarja or Floor did it. And that's really more of a testament to Tomas and how he's able to really play to the strengths of the vocalist at the time. So I'm really looking forward to this one. I know this is another one from the Imaginarium album, which really it looks like that's basically a lot of what I've gotten for Annette stuff. But either which way, I'm really looking forward to this. Let's go ahead and get started. I will leave a link to the video I'm reacting to in the description below. Let's go ahead and get started. Oh, another slower number. I like that guitar. Wait a minute. Okay, I love that harmony, but is that Marco?
A crow flew to me, kept its distance, such a proud creation.
Okay, I don't normally pause this early in a reaction, but wow, I wasn't ready for the beginning of this. Was that Marco doing the vocals with Annette? I know I've been saying a lot lately how I feel like I don't give Marco enough love for his vocals, but if that's him, take everything I've said about Marco and his vocals before and multiply it by a good 1,000, 10,000, because wow. I always talk about the contrast he had where he kind of adds maybe like a roughness to it, but to hear that type of gentleness, again, if that's him, he needs way more love than what I've been giving him, because that was absolutely amazing. And then the harmonies that he was doing with Annette too were just absolutely off the chain. And so far already, not even a minute in, I feel like, again, this is going to be another one that's really going to do a big number on my top Nightwish songs. Wow.
So it's so envied its pride, but needed nothing it had. And owl came to me, old and wise, pierced right through my youth. I learned its ways and lead its ends, but needed nothing it had.
These are some real heavy lyrics.
It rested on my arm. I touched its calm and felt its love, but needed nothing it had. A swan of white, she came to me. The lake mirrored her beauty sweet. I
Excuse me.
adored her grace, but needed nothing she could give.
Can anyone translate that for me? Yo, those are some freaking heavy lyrics for such a beautiful song. There's just, I wish I could really describe what it is I'm getting right now, but I really can't. I really just don't know the words. I just know that, holy cow, I don't. This is one of the rare few songs that kind of renders me a little speechless. And I wish I could explain why. I really do. The most I can say right now is I absolutely adore this song. I adore how they're doing it. Like I was just talking about like the gentleness of Marco with his vocals and everything. Definitely fits Annette to a T, and I mean a capital T. I just need to just I just need to get this out. I don't think there has been a single bad song on this album I've heard so far. Granted, I've only heard 3, but man, this is amazing. And I really do love the gentleness that Annette brings to it. And again, Tomas and his, composing, he gets it. He knows exactly what he needs to do to make it fit. Man, this is. I don't know how anyone cannot love this group. I really don't. I really don't. All right, y'all. I'm telling you right now, at some point in the near future, I'm gonna revisit the song on my own. Try to delve a little bit into the meaning, because again, you can just tell by the lyrics that it's really deep. But I was just so taken by the beauty of it that I just really wasn't worried about it at the moment. I'm just taking it in. And again, as I said before, I really wish I could kind of pinpoint what it is that I was feeling with it. Well, I should say am feeling with it. But no words are coming to my brain right now. Outside of just absolutely sheer beauty. fantastic song. So far, everything I've heard from Annette has been a knockout. I do understand why some people don't put her on the same pedestal as Floor or Tarja. I haven't seen any of Annette's live stuff, and I know you guys have told me that there's not a lot of good quality stuff out there. And a lot of you have said that really with her, her vocals are really great on the albums, just not so much with the live performances. But taking all that aside, I just don't see how anyone can. So far, everything I've heard from Annette, I don't see how anyone can really take anything and really try to spin some negative on it. I think it's just too much. People have their favorites, and they're like, well, she's not as good as Flores at this, or she's not as good as Tarja at this. But if you take that away and just really look at it for what it is, while those points may be true, can you really say that either of those two can do what Annette is doing with these songs? I mean, I'm not saying they can't. I just don't know if they would be as good. And that's not even a bad thing, because just because one is not as good as somebody is something doesn't mean they're not good. I'm hoping y'all understand what I mean with that. You know, something can still be great, but just not be as good as, you know, something else. You know, like for me, I'll use pizza as an analogy. You know, I love me some sausage pizza, you know, and I'll eat cheese pizza. I don't think it's as good as sausage, but I'm not going to turn down pizza. Unless it has pineapple on it, then I might, but that's another discussion. But I don't know. Just so far, everything I have heard with Annette has been fantastic. I've got no complaints. And I really love, so far, outside of story time, the gentleness and the beauty of the songs that she does. I love how soft they are. And I know it is kind of different than what some people are used to with Tarja and all that, because definitely was more of a hard rock slash metal feel to it. And this does have, I will admit, more of a pop vibe to it. But I think that's okay. The fact that Nightwish can do various different types of genres on that, I think should be more of a testament to how great they are rather than an indictment. But oh man, I really wish I had something intellectual to say about this, but I really don't. I'll just stick with I absolutely love the song, and I can't wait to dive into more Annette stuff. But in the meantime, we'll go ahead and call it here. Looking forward to my next Nightwish reaction. It will be a floor number. Don't know which one yet, but definitely got plenty to choose from. But thank you all for giving me all these wonderful Annette numbers so far. I'm looking forward to when I get to her next. But for the meantime, next Nightwish will be a floor number. Looking forward to that one. Should be a great one, as are all Nightwish stuff so far. And keep leaving suggestions down in the comments. Anything I don't have in my watch list already, I'll definitely be sure to add and get to them when I can. Thank y'all for stopping by. I hope y'all enjoyed watching this as much as I enjoyed reacting to it, and I will catch y'all down the road.